Japan has sent a clear message to Bill Gates. His time is running out. With the government's COVID task force swiftly uncovering his crimes, the walls are closing in on the globalist kingpin. Japanese scientists are now taking a stand, urging international prosecutors to bring a case of crimes against humanity against Gates. Among them, world-renowned experts like Dr. Fukushima are raising the alarm, revealing shocking discoveries that some vaccines contain abortion drugs designed for depopulation. They warn that there is overwhelming evidence suggesting Gates isn't finished yet. He has plans to inflict even more harm in the near future. It's time for the world to unite and bring him to justice. Before we dive in, join the People's Voice Locals community if you haven't already, and sign up to become a member of the world's first ever cyber nation that truly believes in life, liberty, and the pursuit of your dreams. Visit joson.com and click the Join Us button today. It's completely free. Leading Japanese oncologist Dr. Masanori Fukushima has made a bold statement, calling for the immediate removal of COVID-19 mRNA injections from the market. He describes these vaccines as the work of evil, equating their impact to essentially murder. Dr. Fukushima is shining a light on the truth. The global elite are evil, and figures like Bill Gates, Anthony Fauci, and the big pharma executives who pushed this disastrous nanotechnology are nothing short of mass murderers.
You're a doctor, you know better than I, but I've studied they just have a real problem killing people with medicine. They're pissed.
You're right, and I've worked with the Japanese for years. I have an active project with them right now, and they have the highest integrity. And they have called this now from the very beginning. You know, they did studies with the Olympics showing that routine PCR testing was completely bogus, Alex. They called it there. Now they've returned millions of vials of Moderna and Pfizer because of visible contaminants. Now the Japanese calling for all the vaccines to be taken off world markets.
But the courageous efforts of world-leading research scientists like Dr. Fukushima are now under threat from the new Japanese government, which appears to have fallen under the sway of Big Pharma's poisonous influence. Despite widespread protests from the scientific community and the will of the people, the Japanese government has chosen to let Big Pharma use its citizens as guinea pigs for a new generation of RNA vaccines. Vaccines that experts are warning have not been properly tested. After all, what could possibly go wrong? Does anybody else feel a sense of déjà vu? On September the 28th, 30,000 passionate individuals took to the streets of Tokyo, closing off city blocks in a powerful demonstration against the government's tyrannical decision to prioritize profit over public safety. Dr. Robert Malone has just returned from Tokyo, where he attended the rally of 30,000 people protesting against the experimental new self-replicating RNA vaccines. As Dr. Malone points out, the big pharma companies behind these RNA vaccines are embracing a full New World Order mentality, threatening to seek out and destroy anybody who dares to speak out against their experimental gene therapy. Their goal is clear. They want to silence us and prevent us from warning the public about the dangers posed by the global elite and their accomplices in Big Pharma. We must not be intimidated, and we have to keep fighting for the truth.
So here's what's going on. I just came back from Tokyo where they had a 30,000 person rally because they're about to deploy self-replicating RNA vaccines. Japan is being used as the guinea pigs for the world for this new technology. The Japanese people are calling this the third atomic bomb. This is being deployed in a cooperative agreement between a U.S. company, Arcturus, a Australian company called CSL, and a Japanese company. Now, the CEO of the Japanese company recently gave a press conference. What did he say? He said, anybody that is spreading misinformation, we're going to go after him legally. We're going to try to have them jailed. If you say anything against their self-replicating RNA vaccine technology that's never been rigorously tested, we don't know if it's going to infect other people. We don't know if it's going to spread. We know it's going to replicate. We don't know if it's going to get into the brain of the elders in Japan. But we do know that if we say anything about these concerns, the CEO is going to come after us and try to put us in jail. That's the new world order. That's what we're coming into. That's what they want to implement on us. They want to shut us down. They want to prevent us from speaking. They want to completely control the narrative, and they want to be able to deploy psychological warfare on all of you to control you, to train you, to respond to the fear narratives about avian influenza and monkeypox and whatever it is they want to deploy next in order to control you, in order to teach you to shut up, sit down, stay in your homes, and do what you're told. Now, I'm not okay with that. I don't think you're okay with that. And I hope that you join all of us in fighting this new tyranny.
Many people are still refusing to see the globalist elite for what they really are. They want to believe Bill Gates is a philanthropist, and if he accidentally sterilized half of Western Africa and Asia, then it must have been an accident. They want to believe the World Economic Forum are committed to improving the state of the world. But there's plenty of evidence that these people are murderous psychopaths. Depopulation and eugenics are taboo subjects that provoke horror and disgust in ordinary people with normal values and morals. Many people avoid confronting the uncomfortable truth about our enemies. That's why we've compiled this critical information. It reveals their chilling intent to eliminate the majority of us and sterilize the rest. It's time to wake up and recognize the dangers that lie ahead.